I'm just gonna put this on here. So, hi Jess.
Welcome back, dear viewers, to season's broadcast of SRAs. Another season. So far, we're gonna, open the books to another fresh page and start a new story. That story begins, of course, with the first race of the calendar, Indianapolis.
Looks like he lines up a move. Oh, this is good tight racing right here.
Inside or outside, what's gonna happen?
Has turned 7 into the grass. Heavy booping the snoot on the barrier.
Oh, side by side into the chicane. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And we're off and away for SRA.
Good evening, SRA Nation, and welcome to season number 18. We're in Division 4. It is round number 1. We are live at Suzuka. I'm Alexa Marshall, joined by Selena Boonstra. We've got the gang back together, and Selena, this is definitely an interesting season to look at.
Yes, we are so back. It's been a long while, and Suzuka being the first round is absolutely crazy. We all know how crazy this track can be at a, do not remember the kilometers of the track, but it is a long track, about a roughly 2 minute track, and it is so crazy with the Serpentine S's and Spoon and the notorious 130R, and for Division 4, I know it's going to be absolutely crazy out there.
Yeah, it most definitely is. And I mean, we're looking at this, and if we go over to... We got... as we are there now. Apologies, as we are just looking at that. And in fact, we are now got it. Apologies, I'm very nervous for this one, so I do apologise. As Selena, which of these cars are you looking forward to?
Oh, everyone knows my answer, Porsche. What's that? But I haven't commented on Division 4. I'm not sure if I've commented on Division 4 at least for a while, but 49th Parallel Motorsports sitting at number 1. Well, as that the results aren't even the true results of what you're looking at the leaderboards, but there's a lot of names looking at a lot of names I have not seen. Actually, one to note out, I will say Lone Star Motorsport, Plan E Racing, John Donahue and Mark Allen, two familiar. Actually, John Donahue I am familiar with. So, in the BMW M6 GT3, that is an interesting choice. So, one of the teams to look at there, but my Porsche bias never ceases to exist. So.
I mean, at least you're on. I mean, that's the thing. At least we're honest about it. As I will say this, true transparency. I'm sorry if it's a little bit sketchy tonight. I'm very nervous. It's first time doing things for this, so still getting used to it all. But like I said, I'm Alexa Marshall, joined by Selena Boonstra. And Selena, I mean, looking at the calendar, out of all of them, out of every single one. Which one are you looking forward to? I know which one I'm looking forward to because I'm a little bit biased. But Donington's later this season.
Donington, actually, I admit it, I do enjoy Donington. I cannot stand that chicane, but I enjoy Donington. I love Sector 1. That sector is really fun to me. Like, the way, like, turn 1, and then you go down, like, the little S's, and then you go to that corner. Oh, like, that's fun. I really enjoy that. But that chicane is pretty difficult. But I'm mostly looking forward to Laguna Seca. I love the corkscrew. It's a lot of fun, and it's notorious for that, obviously, but it's Laguna Seca, and well, I was I was looking forward to Alton Park too, but if you watch the stream on Saturday last weekend, unfortunately that bet has been lost to Coda. So there is no Alton Park, which I've surprised myself that I didn't like it at first, but I don't know. I guess me doing Division 1 times there now, I guess I've liked it now, and I really enjoy it. So those just 2 tracks I'm looking forward to do. So that seems pretty hype. I think Suzuka's a doozy for me. Yesterday was very much doozy. We don't talk about my race yesterday, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it? I mean, you go into some of these rounds and you think, it's going to be fine, but round number 1, always one of the learning curves at the end of the day, so do keep that in mind. And looking at some of the drivers going into this season, I mean, you've got a name I'm not going to try pronounce up there at the top. In fact, that's second page. Alan is up there at the top at the current moment. Obviously, everybody is on 0 points here. But Alan's there, Corey is there, Max Yang, Daniel Ellera. A lot of names I don't know because both me and yourself have not been in the commentary box for a while. So this is going to be a big one for us to learn all these new drivers. However, I do see a name I do recognise, Kyle Boyce.
Ah, yes, Kyle Boyce also is another one.
Beautiful people.
Hello, Douglas.
Hello.
we're going to be restarting the server here to incorporate one additional person out of the kindness of our hearts. So that's what's going to be happening here momentarily. But everything is peachy keen.
Would that be me by any
Yay.
chance?
No.
Ah.
No, it's a new driver.
Ooh.
Welcome to Sim Racing Alliance.
Oh.
We are glad to have you. So, just wanted to give you a heads up so that you had proper notice. But good luck tonight. Have fun. And most importantly,
Yes.
catch the good stuff.
I apologise if it's a little
Yes.
scuffed. I'm nervous.
No need to be. All is good. Thank you for your contribution. Adios.
Bye, dog.
See ya.
Well, that's definitely interesting. That gives us even more to talk about now, Selena.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, now we're just waiting for the servers because one special driver has joined us, which is amazing. You'll love to see that. And actually, that is a perfect thing to talk about right now. We're headed into the first season of SRA. So what more to say than everything is still open. If you're new, if you're watching currently and you're not in the league, I highly suggest that you do so right now. No pressure. But Sim Racing Alliance, amazing league. I have raced in this league for, I have no idea how long, since season 5, we'll just say that. So many seasons, and it has been amazing every single time, every season. There are ups, there are downs with racing, but the community always stays the same and fun and very theatrical. So what a league. It's amazing to be here. So if you haven't joined, definitely join because it's worth every time you spend into it.
Yeah, I mean, when the... Jeez, it was... Oh my god. It was season 10.
I feel so... I feel old now.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh my god. I was 18.
Oh, wow.
I was 18.
So season 10, I think... I don't even know. Was that like 2 years ago? Or last year?
Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, because I was still... Yeah, because I hadn't started my current bit. I hadn't started my current college course yet. So that was 2 years ago?
No! That's crazy!
What? That is...
Huh?
That is
That's
actually
wild.
crazy.
That's wild.
That is actually crazy when I think about it.
I think season 5 was like, when was it? I think it was 2023. When did I think I joined. Okay. Servers are up, by the way.
Indeed.
We are rolling.
We're in free we're in free practice at the moment, and I think the fans have waited long enough. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
The fans have waited long enough, and so you get to see you get to see the fancy stuff of Selena fiddling about with the cameras.
Oh, yes. Love to see that. Yes, behind the scenes for the most part.
Indeed it is. Like, behind the scenes, for the most part, however, we are showing it. So, is it really behind the scenes? We're in free practice at the current moment. So, we're in free practice. Who are we predicting? If anybody. Because, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm gonna predict this new driver. Because, that is...
You know what? Yeah.
I'm going to predict this new driver because it is I'm not going to lie. It is incredibly suspicious.
Just last minute. Well, yeah, I agree with you. Because, I mean, with new drivers, you never know what to expect. They could be within the division or they could be astronomically quick all of a sudden. I've seen that happen where certain drivers just come to a point where they're like, oh, I am suddenly fast. I am suddenly 10 seconds ahead of this division. And they just get it midway through. That happens sometimes, which is cool to see, because I think even then I have never really had that happen once. I was in Division 4 for like 4 seasons straight.
Yeah.
Then finally went to controller. Yeah, no. Went to wheel like about a year ago. Flip flop back and forth to Division 2 and Division 3 before finally Division 2 and then 1. And actually, what happened to the... Oh, we have lost connection to the server now.
Oh. Okay, chat, I sincerely apologise. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a trial and error tonight.
First race of the season usually happens.
Yeah,
This
first
is never the
first race of the season. Welcome in Pan Priest. Would love to race, but can't work out how to join. Lol. And Arik saying British commentary. Yes, indeed, it is British commentary. Back after like 2 seasons.
Hey.
So you do have the British. We have the British commentary. We have the British commentary in it. British,
isn't it?
British, or whatever it's called. Like,
with the Canadian.
we have the British with the Canadian. As apologies, it seems like I cannot get in the server, so we may not have game audio tonight.
I am actually in the server, believe it or not, so that's
yes, we are looking at your screen. But I mean, it's Suzuka.
The process.
it is the Suzuka International Circuit, and
it is cursed.
It's figure 8. I apologize, Dan Cran. I apologize, Dan Cran. If anybody watched D1 last night, you will know that I said in the chat that Dan was going to crash lap number 1. Well, I said he was going to spin lap number 1, and he ended up spinning lap number 1.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I apologise, Dan. I apologise, Dan. I sincerely apologise. I had no idea that curses worked from the chat. And we should now, I believe we're still in free practice.
Yep. That's just the life of being a commentator. We curse things.
Yes, it's the start of the season. we will accept it. It is the start of the season. Is it possible to join for tonight? Unfortunately, the server list would have been finalised by this point, so I don't think it's possible, unfortunately. However, if you go to sra.gg, you'll be able to sign up and join the Discord server, and from there there's orientation races every for the next 3 weeks, isn't there?
Yeah, until after those 3 weeks, which has the division classification replacement, or the reclassification happens, is usually the closed window for the late joiners who join like nearly mid-season. That's where you can't join, but right now the window is open. You can still do open up an admin ticket and on the Discord, and yellow Porsche going for a swing there through the S's, but yeah, you can just send an admin ticket in the Discord and get your classification done, do your hot laps on the hot stint server, and you should be good to go. Yes.
So, looking at this at the moment, I mean, obviously we're at Suzuka. You've got Degner's, you've got Dunlop, you've got the S's. We've got Hairpin coming up. So, keeping that in mind, Suzuka International Circuit, of course, Suzuka in Japan. We're here to open up the season. And it's going to be an interesting one. It's nice and sunny at the moment with this race.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how we go, because we do have wet races, we do have wet races this season.
Yeah, we do. Actually, that is at... if I remember correctly,
Is it next race?
Monza. No.
Monza's
I
round
think it's in the
4.
Yeah. So it's Monza and it's round 4. So in the 4th round, halfway through the season, which is pretty much where the championship starts rolling up. So at that point is going to be a very interesting championship settler right there. Well, not settler, but the start of it. But Monza and rain is an interesting combination, I'd say.
Turn 1 will be interesting, to say the least.
Yes.
Turn
1 is always
if we think Suzuka turn 1 is interesting, Monza turn 1 is going to be interesting in the rain. But let's also not forget, this is D4, so in a good way, we can expect quite a bit compared to what we would usually see in the higher tiers.
Yeah.
Which is good. Like, you want it unpredictable. Which, I do apologise. For some reason, VOD Ninja is lagging.
Yeah, I've got the stream pulled up. I see it lagging a lot too. I'm not sure if that's on my end or just the VOD Ninja doing that.
Yeah, it's just on OBS. It's coming through on OBS. A little bit laggy. So, we do apologise. Yeah, I'm running at 0 frames dropped, so it is VOD Ninja doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to do it a different way just to get it rolling, but yeah, that's interesting. New seasonal stuff.
Yeah, we apologise. Teething troubles to kick off the season, as I believe we are in qualifying. Celine, are we in qualifying?
Yes.
Yes.
We
so,
are actually in qualifying with the silvers.
Yes. So let's get the timing board up, whilst the drone camera will unfortunately come to an end, as the timing board will come up in just a few moments' time.
Yes, the time for the timing board. I caught that.
Because it's going to be in, I would say, personally for this circuit, I would not be surprised if there is some Hondas, if we see a Honda up top.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, granted, that's one of the toughest cars too, because it has one crazy temper, that car. So that's pretty bold choice, especially around here. But I've heard the Honda is really good in the wet at this track.
Honda's good in the wet anywhere. I drive a Honda. You take a Honda in the wet and it's a beast. In the dry, not so much.
Yeah, that's where the complaints start happening.
Yeah, that's where the complaints start happening, when it's dry and the Honda isn't exactly the best.
Yep.
So, keeping that in mind, Selena, would you be so kind and let us know on the timing board who is at the top?
I shall. Gold is actually at the top. Gold for gold. For actually not so gold in the silver category, but still gold in spirit and in the name. Last lap was a 204.1. Oh, and I believe, no, that is not gold going by. Oh, in a Mercedes, number 112. Personal best, yeah. Final last lap was a 204.162. So that is the lap for provisional pole, and currently was 8 tenths. And actually, now that the lap has updated, 203.2.
And I have news. I've got it working.
Let's go.
So you can hear the game audio now.
Hey. Just adjust everything.
Let me adjust this. Adjust this. And we
and
are working.
A little bit of a moment for gold, actually. Sending it a little bit into the barrier by the looks of it. But, that was an invalid lap, lost over 3 seconds.
There we go, we've got it working. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologise for the delay. Yeah, we are aware of the lag. That is a VOD Ninja thing. So that is on the PIP. We should be good on the main here in qualifying.
Oh! Gold takes a little spin into the dirt at the exit of Spoon. Waits for a few cars to go by. But now is in P2 as Garin, the number 618 Ferrari, is now in provisional pole.
Indeed it is. Chat, please do let us know what the audio is like, as I've just got it working, so hopefully the audio should be running decently. As looking on the track times, there you go, you've got them up now. So currently sat up at the top is of course going to be Morif at the current moment in the Bentley, the 384. However, I will say this, did they go out outside of their qualifying split? Because that white number plate should not be up at the top.
Oh, yeah, you are right. I'm seeing on the stream, I do see a gold driver out on the grid.
Yeah, that will be Morif. They are now back in the pit lane. At the top of the silvers is going to be Gorin. So they're currently up at the top in the 618. They're P number 2 overall on the board at the current moment. Gold sits P number 3 with Rose P4. Jetta P number 5 with Bolden P number 6. Savard in P number 7 with Sharif in P number 8. There's a lot of Porsches in that top 10. And then, of course, you've got quite a few more which will make their... You've got quite a few more that make their way through. We're on board in the helmet cam, as this is one thing you will find with me. I like my helmet cam quite a lot, but let's go trackside as we make the way around this current circuit. Suzuka, it's one of those circuits. Everybody loves it, everybody knows it, and we are just about 35 seconds left until we get the golds going out on the circuit.
Unfortunately, except for me. I am not a fan of this track. I don't know why. I just can't understand it. I cannot understand Sector 3 for the life of me. But I am starting to like Sector 1 now. I think the S's are pretty fun, but even still, I just, consistency is not there for me. But give respect to those who like this track, because it's a very tough track, that's for sure. Like, keeping it consistency on an over 2-minute track, or if you're very fast and if you're an alien, a 158. But yeah, I just can't do that, and unfortunately I am in Division 1, so I am suffering to the max.
Yeah, we've got Guarin who's making their way around the current segment. 2 temps up at the current moment as they head into this final section. Currently 2 temps up into the final curve, and then towards the start-finish line here at Suzuka tonight. It's going to be on the board 2:02.880 was the last one. 2:02.675 now. The best lap time on the board is a 2:01.825. However, like we've already seen, that will most likely be a penalty. 5 temps up for Cowboys. Rubber picking up a position there in the pit lane, apparently. Cowboys nail a second up here, actually. 2:13.407 was their lap time. However, did they... I believe they might... No, actually, looking at their time at the current moment, 1:11. Oh, they got to the line right on the edge of it. So, they came to the line just before. So, Cowboys is validated on this. 2.2 seconds up at the current segment, down the back stretch and towards 130R as they hold onto the line. We've got quite a few more drivers. Danny Shabros, Shane Sullivan, Daniel Alira, Jeremy Ran, Alan Lengug, Corey Mummery, Connor Farrell, Andy Hogneberg, Mark Allen, Daniel Bluey's in there as well, as we are heading into final curve now. 4 Cowboys coming around the final. 5.4 seconds up on the lap time. 5.5, 5.7, 5.8, 5.9, 6 seconds up and across the line, but they will stay in P number 16. Pulls over, and that will be a return back to the pit lane. I was trying to catch who's going to be the first one here. Ben Roberts. Let's go for a lap. Or let's go for his lap, shall we? So no lap time on the board at the current segment, but now starting towards turn number 1. Quick flick into the right-hander. But also, Selena, there's another thing we've got to talk about, because a lot of drivers may actually select D4 for their drivers. Is, of course, SRA Fantasy.
Fantasy, yes. Actually, I have not been keeping up with fantasy, but that is definitely a thing. SRA Fantasy, where all the names are up on the board.
Yeah, so currently looking at the lap times, it's a 2-minute 2:6.75 for the top of the silvers, followed by Xander Addy on 2-minute 3:035, then a 2-minute 3:287 for the driver of Jan Helen. Then up at the top is Brad Morath. However, it will most likely be a post-race penalty due to qualifying outside of their designated split. Bruce McLaren is in the pit lane, and you've got quite a few more in the pits. So back to Mark Allen as they make their way around. And you can already see with these drivers, it's going to be an interesting one, because I'm looking at a Beamer as it makes its way round, as of course, Mark Allen is one a well-known name. As you can see the drone cam in the bottom right. So first runs here for the golds are going to start to come through on validated runs, of course, as you've got quite a few coming around. Still watching Mark Allen. Daniel is making their way around 1/10 up at the current moment, but now drops outside of that 1/10 improvement. Anthony is there as well, though. So Anthony Moria is 2-minute 1:48.2 to dethrone Brad Morath, and that is fastest so far in the session.
Looks like that Ferrari did a little bit of a drift, but tends to happen at 130R. That we're drifting is quite... Actually, drifting is no stranger to Japan, let's just say that, with all the toges and the tandem. I'm not into drifting, so I'm just throwing out words. I know toge is, I guess it's a type of drifting. I have no idea, but drifting and JDM, that is big in Japan. And actually, speaking of that, do we have any GTRs on the grid, or Lexuses, or Lexis? I don't think I've seen any.
Yeah, I don't see one. That is something. As I do apologise.
Yeah.
As I will say this, I do apologise. Liveries forgot to be synced. Blame TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to sync mine. I synced mine yesterday for my race, but there was a little issue going on, so I don't think it 100% synced everything properly. But yeah, I forgot to sync today even. But I mean, usually first round, usually people just have like little mistakes in their files and it doesn't upload properly to the actual thing, which happened to my livery, and I hope that's fixed now. But anyway, but I do see some liveries actually on here. Connor Farrell is one of the nice looking liveries that I can actually see in the PIP. that Aston Martin is also a livery. But yeah, there's a fair bit of carbon fiber livery, so we apologize for that.
Yeah, Ben Roberts up into P number 3 there with a 2-minute 2:077. 3 minutes 18 left on the clock. So, looking at it currently, Anthony, Ben, and Brad seem to be the ones towards the top here. Stefan Pellerin making their way through, but not on for an improvement. They were improving slightly, but not too much. 3 temps up at the current moment, though, is the leader. 4 temps up now as they make their way out of Degger number 2 and in towards the hairpin. 1 temp up is Andy Hohenberger, and then 3 temps up, a little bit further back, is Jeremy Ran.
Yes, and then, actually, speaking of Jeremy Ran, is in the Aston Martin, which, amazingly, I can see his livery, so at least we have that going for it. But yeah, he's just coming into Degner 1, sweeping that car into Degner 2, making sure it's nice and tight over on the exit. And this hairpin is very tough to get right. I know I'm not the only one who struggles with that hairpin, so that's a tough corner. There's a lot of tough corners on this track.
I mean, it is Suzuka. Like, there's a reason why it is a good racing circuit, but there's also reasons why it's not a good racing circuit. However, I will say this at the current moment. One driver who is currently going at the moment is Daniel Boulez, as they're currently 5 temps up on their lap time, and at the moment, for me, it is flashing purple. So they are on pace as they come down the back stretch to go for pole position. Down into 130R now for the 111 Ferrari, down and heavy on the brakes. As we're also watching the Aston Martin there. Take us through this one, Selena.
Yes, through Jeremy Ran just went right through the final corner into the start-finish line, and right. So we have turn 1, the beginning of the long curvature before hitting the S's. Jeremy Ran goes right around that little horseshoe and right into the notorious S's, which is a very fun combination, I have to admit. It's very technical, and Jeremy Ran looks like he's doing a very good job. In that Aston Martin, we get nice and clean around those corners, and right up to Dunlop, which is also another corner, especially in the Porsche, with that specific grip that you need to steady that car with. But into Degner 1, back into Degner 2, on that curb.
Yeah, as we just come out of it, as we are just coming out of here real quick down into 200R, I will just say this, as this lap time started for Stefan Pellerin, Daniel Boulez did go to the top, 2-minute 1:470.
Ooh.
As we're at checkered, so these are going to be the final runs here.
I'm making it nice and stretch. M6 of Mark Allen is off at Spoon. Probably invalidated. I'm not quite sure, but he pulled up to the side, but out of Spoon. Which is another tough corner too, especially the Porsche with the grip. It's tough to balance. All about throttle control. All that stuff. But 130R, another tough corner. I know in the Mercedes, I've heard that thing loves to oversteer on the exit and just entirely put itself into the barrier.
Yeah,
I've heard of that. I've seen that happen.
Stefan Pellerin not on for an improvement there as we welcome in a pit lane. That's Ben Roberts up in P number 3, 2 temps up at the current segment for one of your lovely Porsches, Selena. Corey Mummery currently on her lap time here, 1 temp up at the current segment, coming down towards 130R. And this is looking to be one of the few drivers who will still be out there on a lap time. Alan coming around the final corner, another one of the Porsche drivers around the final corner, and gonna come across and that will be an improvement up into P number 24. Then Shane Sullivan is going to be in the Ford Mustang. However, it does look like they're going to be struggling a little bit there. But 1/10 up at the current moment is, of course, Mummery. Comes across the line, and they will stay in P number 5. And the Ford Mustang did go off circuit there. However, still 2 tenths up, it seems. So coming around the final corner, but they look it. But they are so improvement maybe. We'll wait and see. Across the line, they stay where they are. It's going to be Daniel Boulez, who is going to be on pole position, followed by Anthony Moriere. It's then Ben Roberts, followed by Brad Morif, then Corey Mummery. Stefan Pellerin in P number 6 with Alessandro Durin in P number 7. Andy Hollenberger in P number 8, and Connor Farrell in P number 9. P number 10 for Xander Addy, followed by Daniel Alra. However, we'll get to all that in a few minutes' time, as of course we do have a few sponsors to thank, don't we, Selena? And unfortunately, I don't have the video, but we do have them listed.
Ah, yes.
In fact,
listing.
Selena, we do have a brand new one, don't we? Do you want to talk us through that?
Actually, I do not have it on me at the moment, and if I remember, what is that sponsor?
Well, it is made by Trey.
I actually don't remember the sponsor. Unfortunately, I wonder if it's updated. Let's see if I can actually grab that.
Yeah, well,
I have no idea.
Well, let's see here. Well, we've got Armatario, which, of course, Armatario is how ACC should have designed its heads-up displays. These are our partners. Armatario gives you the information you need to win races and drive better. There is a reason why so many of our fastest drivers have switched to using Armatario. Also, Track Racer, as Track Racer, of course, got about 1.5 years ago. And so, there is Castle and Cauldron, KP Concepts, Armatario, Go Setups, Track Racer, and Documise. So, we will talk about them more. And, of course, another one is Trey Morgan's Game. So, Trey Morgan, one of our own commentators, is, of course, having a game made. So, looking at it as I scroll up rapidly. So, Echoes of Nox. Explore an abandoned space station as you uncover the secrets of why we're left behind. Fight with 3 AI factions and reclaim the station. Wishlist Echoes of Nox on Steam today.
Wow, that is pretty huge for that. Echoes of Nox.
Indeed, as Formation Lap is about to get underway, and so let's go through your starting grid one more time, shall we, as we're about to pull off from the line. Drone cam in the sky, and we've also got a little camera looking at the cars. Daniel Boulez lines up on pole position with Anthony Moreira, going to be right behind him. Ben Roberts will be in behind, followed by Brad Morif, then Corey Mummery and Stefan Pellerin. Then going to be Alessandro Guralin at the top of the amateur class in P number 7 overall, followed by Andy Hollenberger, Connor Farrell, as well as Xander Addy, Daniel Allara, Mark Allen, Jeremy Ran, Jan Heron, Luna Gold, Emil Garcia, Shane Sullivan, Jermaine Rose, Hassan bin Sharif, Denny Savard, Matthew Baldin, Max Yang, Queen Jetta, Alan Lueng, Nico Cosantius, Prodigy Don, Bruce McLaren, DC Rubber, Kyle Boyce, Lillum Noctis, and then Daniel Roberts as well to round out the grid. It's nice and sunny here in Suzuka. We got an hour of racing to come your way, and this is just one of these things because we're about to get a new season underway, Selena.
Yes, we are, and once that green flag drops, that new season begins, and we were just so close to having that happen as the lead car comes into and out to Thunder 1. So we are moments away from starting that green flag, and Season 18. 18 seasons of SRA. That's a long time. I think, what is it? 4 years now, I think. I've joined, well, as I said earlier, I think 3 years I have been in this league. So SRA has been going for a little bit with 18 seasons. So, and 8 races on the calendar too. So Suzuka being the start of it being exciting, challenging, and all the more, at least to me, frustrating. Yes, I'm protesting my frustrations on Suzuka after yesterday. But, yeah, drive-thrus are going to be one thing to look at, especially Deckner 2, which is a big one. I believe the exit of Casio Triangle, or at least taking the curve too much, is also a warning. I think that's pretty much it from what I've gotten, but pit entry is also one thing to consider, as well as, again, experience. Stopping on 30, speeding in the pit lane, that is one thing that drivers need to consider, or else don't be like me. Don't speed in the pit lane going 10 kilometers over. But we are coming into 130R.
Indeed we are. And I'm only going to be here to Donington. Seems like a curse for me. Donington's always the one where it's like, oh hey, yeah, this is the last one you're going to be able to do. So there will be somebody to replace me later on in the season, but you got me for these first 5 rounds. I'm Alex Marshall, joined by Selena Boonstreet. You're watching live on the Sim Racing Alliance YouTube channel. You can already watch D1 and D3 for Twitch and YouTube, as well as D number 2 alongside. But we're going around to kick off season number 18, round final curve. Let's go for a season, shall we? And let's get ready to have some good racing, as we are coming right to the line here tonight. We are at Suzuka. We're on the circuit known and loved by many. And of course, it's quite a wait until the pit start line. Selena, I've got a new one for you for the future, because this one is going to be brand new for you. As all eyes now go to the gantry, green flag drops, and we are now racing. Brad Morriff is going to get a good start. Zavander is also going to get a good start, but also right in the fight with Alessandro further back. Down in towards turn number 1, though. The rest of the grid is going to get through nice and clean. However, it seems like there may be slight little contacts, as there is yellows flying right at the back, and something has definitely happened on that race start, because there's been a massive pile up, and already going on the replay.
Oh no, oh no. Like kind of at the start of the grid, and oh no, the chaos unfolds. Oh, what did I say? This track is so cursed.
It's right off the start. We've just seen it. It was a slight tap by one driver, and it was all before turn number 1. So not the start that many of these drivers would have wanted. The top 10 seemingly were the ones to get away with the most of it. However, the rest of the grid, not so much, as we have the pit window now open. I forget how crazy it could be with the pit windows, as the move is down the inside. That was just very, very quickly at the hairpin for P number 2 of Anthony Morefa, going down the inside of Ben Roberts. And that is the move done. So Ben Roberts now in the middle here, because, that's going to be very wide there for Brad Morriff, and now that's going to give an opportunity. In fact, Corey Mummer is a little bit further back, and there's been contact as we switch to Corey coming out of the spoon curb, and just a little tap on the rear. Round it goes.
Oh, that was very close. Connor Farrell trying to weave through a stopped car, and with Sullivan right beside, but now tries to get into the slipstream. But that Ford, we all know how menacing that Ford is, but the Porsche actually looks to be standing its ground very well against that Mustang. Oh, that's a lunge, that's a lunge. Oh, that could have been so much worse. That Mustang was right on the tail end of that McLaren at 130R, just so very close to ending it all. But everything seems to be well, actually, after that. Connor Farrell lost a position to that McLaren. I believe that's probably not Roberts. I could be entirely mistaken. But Sullivan getting past. Right from aerial view. That took Sullivan right out with
that is wide there for...
Yeah.
That's very wide for Nico, who went straight into the grass there, and that's going to end up losing out to Ben Roberts that time round. But they're still wheel to wheel. A little bit of a fight there as they head through Dunlop down into the Degner curbs. However, the Ford Mustang is going to be the one ahead into the little lift, hitting the gravel, now into the braking zone, as the Porsche is going to go straight on its egg number 2, almost colliding with a Beamer, and almost another. Now a Ferrari of Alessandro Guralin is going to be right in the mix of it. They're going to be 3 wide, and that is not what you want going into the hairpin. And almost, yep, round goes another Porsche. That is Nico, who is going to spin it round, and same with Danny and Alan will go to Helicam, because that is not what you want going down into that braking zone area. So you can already see the Porsche is off there on the side, that white, blue, pink, 3 abreast, and just a light little tap. Ferrari also goes off, trying to take evasive action, and just straight back on, spinning round Alan. As Denny has actually got past Nico.
So technical difficulties. My Wi-Fi just decided to entirely go out for some reason.
Yeah, so
I do not.
Huh. Unfortunately, we've lost the pit. Unfortunately, we've lost the pit for the time being. We've got 3 cars making their way through. Very chaotic lap number 1, to say the least. As I've got on my board, so the 615 got towed back to the pit lane, and the 700 got towed back to the pit lane. There was incidents. There was an accident for the 617, 164, 928, 80, 727, 627, 727, 727, ooh, okay, I'm seeing quite a trend here with the 727. And the 727 is, I'm trying to catch it here real quick, as Jan is there, as they make their way through. We've still got 3 cars fighting back here, though. Alan Lueng is back in this fight as they make their way around the circuit. As dirt is getting kicked up, and the Porsche is off again for the 672. So quite a few drivers being able to fight through that one. As you've got Matthew Bordin, who's trying to fight their way back. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the pit back.
Yeah, that was weird. My Wi-Fi just said, nope, we're not doing this. Okay, that was weird. Alright, we are back for the PIP. Just behind the scenes, stand by. PIP is under maintenance currently. As we see gold in P5 by the looks of it. Definitely not in P5. Yep, ACC is doing wonders right now. Yeah. Okay, we are back fully, entirely back in action.
Indeed, we are down into 130R now, watching over the rear wing of Bruce McLaren. Connor Farrell is going to be right behind him as they unable to get that move back. However, I will say this, fight for the podium is on now, as you've got Stefan Pellerin, who is chasing down that rear bumper of Xander Addy. Of course, the top of the amateurs. However, also be careful because you've got Andy Hollenberger, who's right behind them as they head into the S's now.
Oh, this is amazing. Okay, so Connor Farrell coming into turn 1. Oh, turn stopped at turn 1. I have no idea why, what happened, if it's signal difficulty. But Connor Farrell gets through very cleanly into turn 2 or turn 1, whatever that turn that may be, passing McLaren. And a McLaren, how convenient.
I feel like that's on purpose.
Yeah, I've seen, I'm not sure if it was actually McLaren in a Ferrari. I think I've seen his name before, but I have seen him in a Ferrari, or maybe I'm just thinking of a real driver named Ferrari and something else. I have no idea, but I find it really ironic and cool to see McLaren in a McLaren, and that just makes my brain happy and satisfied.
Yeah, well, Alan is...
Instead of trying something else.
Alan has just lost out here as Connor Farrell coming together. There's the two Porsches. That was between, I believe, that's going to leave even more of a pile up. Who was that between? It was between two Porsches. I believe it was Hassan and Kyle Boyce, maybe Jeremy Rant as well. Oh, that is not what you want. In fact, hold on a minute. No, okay. Same livery. I thought that was Stefan Pellerin round for a second, and my software was being buggy, but no. That is Bowden back to the pit lane as another yellow flag. Looks like I'm going to have to add to D4 livery. Sorry, Arjun. Sorry, Arjun. I apologise, the nerves got to me. As Ben Rogers and Corey Mummery right now having a nice little fight, making their way through. And move is done. I mean, come on, Arjun. In my defence, this is my first time hosting. The nerves got to me, okay?
I forgot the sinking liveries too. Just Shover. But
I will
not Shover is Connor Farrell.
I will have my issues fixed for next week, because I'll actually be used to it by then.
Oh, in practice. Yang goes out wide into Dunlop, and through goes Connor Farrell, and through goes Adam Leung as well.
Oh,
so that's a double overtake. Small mistakes lead to big consequences, and that is what happened with Adam Leung with going out of Dunlop. Little shake right there. But yep, Adam Leung and Connor Farrell squeezing right by the Mercedes of Yang. Very nice, cleanly. Well done.
Yeah, well, making their way through. Ben Roberts is making their way through. And can't believe you did not sink liveries, lol. Selena can back me up here. Selena can back me up here. Selena, come to my defense. I was worrying a bit before this.
Yes, you were. All the panic. I have witnessed it entirely.
Yeah. Corey Mummery's coming back, and Ben Roberts and Corey are just going back and forth. This is amazing. Did Jeremy Rose make the race? Jeremy Rose, I do not see a Jeremy Rose, unfortunately.
I believe they are in that pink Porsche. I did see a Rose, actually, but I don't think I see a Rose now.
Yeah,
at the moment.
Not in the race at the moment. Possibly. I can't take. Oh, Jeremy Rand's in the pit lane. Same with Kyle went for an early pit. Okay. Wow.
Huh.
This is the thing. I don't know who Pagan Priestess is. I feel like they're a commentator, but I don't know. Stefan Pellerin. We've still got the fight for the podium on our hands, to be fair. Which is crazy to think about. Damn, Fantasy Point 0. Well, you can get involved in... You can get involved today in SRA Fantasy.
You know, I've been in this league for the longest while, and I have not even once taken part of it because my mind is just like, okay, I race and I edit, and yeah, my brain. But I think they do fantasy right on during orientation nights, I think. But that's usually how I don't join, is because it's on the same day of something that I'm doing.
Oh,
I think it's either
hold
racing.
on. We have a Jeremy in Rose.
I don't know. Oh,
P28.
yes. I knew I saw that Porsche somewhere.
Yes, a very lovely pink Porsche as... Oh, Nico's round at Casio Triangle. Almost colliding with a McLaren. It's not been a good night for Nico.
Yeah, unfortunately.
As Lenu Gold is on the back of Danielle Roberts at the current segment into turn number 1. As once again I will apologise. I have not been here for... Oh, that's a car off in the background. That's Bruce McLaren.
Daniel McLaren.
So, seeing what happened to Bruce McLaren here, obviously in the McLaren, apologies that they are carbon fibre, into the right-hander, and making their way through. Is it just a loss on their own? Yeah, rear end just goes. So that's what happened to Bruce McLaren. As the gaps are all starting to open up at the top. Are you seeing anything fancy up there in the drone, Selena?
Well, that battle died out with the Porsches, and yes, I actually do at the Casio Triangle. Aston Martin off, and oh, right that rejoin, Pellerin, right into that Bentley at the exit of the Castle Triangle with a little bit of a quick rejoin there. Yeah, that was very interesting. I caught it at the perfect timing when 4 cars were going to 130R, and chaos happened at Casio Triangle, which I am not surprised.
Oh, yeah, we just seen that on the replay from helicopter.
Yeah.
I think, leave it to the stewards, but I think that's pretty straightforward. As Andy Hollenberger right now, P number 4, is now up at the podium on the back of Xander Addy, as they are fighting 2 tenths between them as they head down into Degner's. As did Brad Morriff just... Apparently Brad Morriff is up at... Okay, there we go. Software having a glitchy moment. Casio Triangle or Bermuda Triangle?
Makes sense. Everyone disappears at the Casio Triangle. They zoom right past you.
Yeah, but as the 610 is off, and I believe that is on the exit of turn number... That's turn number 1. I don't know why I didn't just look at the map straight away. Apologies, chat. Can you tell I'm rusty?
Yeah, I feel like I'm rusty too. The drone came a little bit, but hey, we are moving.
we got the gang back together. Not quite the same energy. Not quite the same energy as we did back in season number 11 when we had Andrew with us, but
yes. I've watched for that long. What's that? Oh no! Speaking of watching for that, whoa! What happened there to that Porsche? Oh man! Wow. More Casio Triangle shenanigans. Aston Martin, BMW, Porsche. I have not grabbed the names entirely yet, but a little bit of a showdown happened there.
we'll get the rust off eventually.
Things. Yeah.
Oh! I think that was on Pellerin. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm no steward, but yeah. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Leave it to the stewards, but some of them you can. They're pretty straightforward, unfortunately.
Yep.
As Stefan Pellerin is now there as well. We got a 4-car fight. So Corey Mummery's leading the small pack, followed by Stefan Pellerin, then Emil Garcia and Brad Morris. So that's the little pack that we're watching there. Then also further back, you've got Lenu Gold versus... Oh, we've got Lenham Noctis, who's had a moment. Just a little bit slow there, down towards 130R. As on board with Brad Morris, which is a Lexus.
Actually, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that is a Bentley.
Oh, wait, yeah. We really need to get our rust off, don't we?
Yes. We're that rusty. But that is race 1 for the books.
Yep, and just down the main straight here. This is for the podium. Xander, Andy, going to be getting past Andy Hollenberger, but still now down in towards turn number 1. Right-hander now coming up. And that's going to be the Porsche, who's just about holding on to it, but they're side by side with each other. Real close between these two. The top two also very close. 2/10 between the top two. Andy is off. Well, I would try to get a replay on that, but we can't switch away because Daniel Boulis and Anthony Moria are still fighting for this battle for the lead. Looking down the inside, and we are just about only 20 minutes in.
Oh, would you look at that?
We still got another 2 firsts to go.
Lies when you're commentating, but not so much driving this track. I'm just using this to vent. Oh, we have a Mercedes off. Oh, that is steer. Noctis is actually out. Waiting to get back on track, but he's just waiting. But I'm not sure what happened there, but he just suddenly was in the barrier. But yeah, it doesn't look like he's having the best of race. You hate to see it.
Yeah, and also just being pointed out by the chat, now who's going to get the undercuts going was very good. That is the thing with Suzuka. The undercut is very powerful here. Like, I think it's the one track on Assetto Corsa Competizione that... Oh, that's very wide there for Corey Mummery. That's going to end up losing him out quite a few positions. Stefan Pellerin and Brad Morris going to both get past. Still fighting Brad as to come through the exit. And now, down the main straight, pretty smooth. Emil's now going to have to defend from Stefan. Down in towards turn number 1. So we're side by side, move on the right hand side here for Brad Morris. They are door banging as Brad is going to be right there for him, getting kicked up by the beamer of Emil Garcia. And that's going to be Brad Morris past Stefan Pellerin. Corey Mummery right there with him. Same with Denny Savard. So this has turned from a 4-car fight to a 5-car fight. And if it keeps on going at this rate, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to turn into a 9-car fight if it keeps on going at this rate. Because not far behind is Quinn Jetta, Daniel Alara, and Connor Farrell. That's a name I haven't.
Yeah.
That's a name I haven't read in a while. Connor Farrell.
Yeah, Connor Farrell, and he is very notoriously known for the brand he made, not the brand, but that nice logo, Emerald Autosport, I believe it's called. I could be wrong, but he makes very good liveries, and we can clearly see it. Which, yes, that livery is on stream because I see it. A very nice livery, very simple livery, but its colors aren't very nice. But yes, also bonus in a Porsche. Love to see it. Porsche approved.
You and your Porsches.
Exactly. And the Nordschleife. We are back. We are mentioning it again after a few seasons. Can never go wrong with Nordschleife. Actually, speaking of the Nordschleife, there has been an announcement that the NLS series has returned for season 2, so that is finally back. I believe it's this weekend. I cannot remember, but if not, it's coming soon. But I am very excited for that.
Indeed it is, as I need to watch more NLS.
Yes. Actually, I don't even know if I can. I think I can watch it, but I'm not sure because I know I can't watch ELMS because for some reason that's not available in my country.
You know what I need to get you into?
What?
British touring cars.
Interesting. Yes.
I need to get you into British touring cars. It's just a shame that it's just a shame that you're in only one of 2 countries in the world. As that is a Ford Mustang in the background of Alan Lennox, I believe. Or was that Hassan? It might have been Hassan, actually. Unfortunately, you're in one of the 2 countries where you've actually got to pay to watch it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, at least I can watch IMSA for free on YouTube.
Crazy thing is, BTCC is on YouTube everywhere else apart from Canada and America. That is very wide there for Denny Savard. As Connor Farrell and Daniel Alera are once again going back and forth.
Oh, look at this nice Porsche, Ferrari, Porsche. Oh, yes. Yeah, love to see it.
Somebody take away Selena's Porsches.
Never. Well, unfortunately in D1, I am the only. Oh, actually no, me and somebody else. A different team.
Oh, actually, hold on a minute. I think.
Porsche on Porsche motor. Oh no, Jenner is taking it out into a spin from Connor Farrell with a slow death.
No.
Oh, you hate to see it again at the Casio Triangle. Oh, and redemption for Connor Farrell, taking it on the inside with a clean overtake.
Lovely. Is D4 the Porsche called Poli 992? There is a lot of Porsches.
Time to sandbag. I gotta get myself in D4.
Selena, are we sure Selena just didn't contact half of the D4 grid and just say, hey, I'm commentating on D4. Can we get as many Porsches as possible?
Yeah, right. Yeah, because Division 1 has literally pretty much none. It's just Fords and Lexuses or Lexis and a little bit of Ferraris. And there are 2 Porsche teams in the 992, but there is actually one in the 991.2, which I might consider next season, but it depends where I will be. If I get demoted back to D2, which I hope so. I am as Suzuka was not well, but anyway, 2 Porsches going on here. Lovely. Actually, I will say that livery of Alira, I probably butchered it, but that's a very nice livery. Yeah, I like that livery. I know it's not a custom livery. That's in that's actually part of GTWC in the official ACC liveries, but that is a very nice livery.
Stefan Pellerin just going off track a little bit there around the outside of what I actually believe to be a lapped car here. So lovely, just nice clean move. And then Daniel Ellera. This is one livery I can see.
Yay! A livery.
Here's the thing. I thought I did sync. I'm definitely gonna double check my sync for next week because I must have synced it and then accidentally cut it off or something.
Oh yeah. It usually happens. Anton is in the 991.2, I believe. He likes it better. Yeah, actually, yes, he is in the 991.2 with Dan Cran. So
I'm sorry, Dan.
he is in there. He's definitely in the 991.2, and they are really proving that it is a very fast car and that it's OP, and that is my consideration going back into the 901.2 maybe next season. We'll see where I place.
You can get Selena to switch cars, but you can never get her to switch manufacturer.
This is true.
As Anthony...
We will not talk about the time when I put a Ferrari time on the board because I thought it was the end of it because I'm in Division 1 and nobody wants to drive the 992. But luckily, saves.
Yeah, Alan
but
is...
I almost did it, but I didn't. Alira struggling a little bit. Sullivan is right at the back end. And that Mustang power on that straight. A 20% restrictor. Looks like struggling a little bit. Lost a little bit of straight line speed. Going a little bit wide. 130R. Lost a little bit of time between the gap of that Porsche.
Still making their way through. To be fair, best lap... You know what, Selena? I'll have your predictions here. What do you think the best lap time is so far in this race?
Well, according to my one lovely monitor that is just taking the PIP, I'm going to assume the prediction is well, I did see a 203.2, I believe, in qualifying, so I'm going to assume around roughly maybe a high 203, 203.8, if my predictions are correct.
You are. Oh, talking of the person who said it, that's wide there. For Daniel Bluelist, they're going to end up losing quite a lot of time, actually. But no, it is a 2-minute 1:680.
Oh.
Set by Daniel Bluelist.
Wow.
Oh, Emil Garcia's round.
Oh, yes, and oh, the brakes. Oh, the brakes. Okay. Round goes to being.
This is on the replay. Oh. What happens here then? It's just wide. It's just wide and onto the grass.
I look at
race leader
the
in.
track. Oh, that is big news. But I don't think there's that many. Oh, there's these 3 cars. Oh, no, actually, there's quite a few battles going on. For a moment, it was just like the same. I wanted to see if there's anything else. Oh, there is a Porsche in
That is Jeremy Rose.
at Dunlop. Oh, it's Rose.
Yep, it's Rose, just off at Dunlop.
Yeah, with front end damage, going very slowly. Ooh.
Yeah. To be fair, we've got looking at timings, we've got 2 battles going on. You've got the fight for P13, which is between Corey Mummery, Alan Leung, and Danny Savard, as Danny has just gone wide and probably got a warning there for track limits. But then you've also got Anthony Morea, who's chasing down DC Rubber. They are the only 2 fights on track for position at the moment.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, usually,
Oh, deep there. That's
part of
DC
the
Rubber
requirements.
off. And that's moved on by
Ruh-roh.
Anthony. One mistake and it's all it takes.
Yep, especially at this track.
Yeah. You want...
Oh, and
you-
there it is.
honestly, Suzuka is a proper racetrack. No concrete... No, if there's concrete runoff, it's very small. Otherwise, it's grass and gravel.
Just like Donington Park.
Exactly.
Except Donington Park is better.
Selena knows ball.
Yep. I love, I love Sector 1 of Donington. I just find it very fun. That chicane is frustrating, but it's, I just love Donington. It's a nice little track.
All I'm gonna say is that the hairpin / chicane is more difficult than the carousel at Nordschleife.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. I agree with that.
Are you okay, Selena?
I pondered that thought for a second.
I know you did ponder that for a second. Then you agreed. I'm like, hold on a minute. I was like, hold on. What's happened to the Nordschleife defending Selena? I know. What's happened while I've been away?
I'm pondering, thinking, buffering.
Yeah, well, not much is changing. We've got Andy Hollenberger, who's had a yellow flag for a moment, but nothing too big. Right, Corey Mummery, Connor Farrell, Alan Lewing, Ajanjo Kuran, and Danny Savard are in their fight. Stefan Pellerin is coming out the pit lane. And Connor Farrell is on the back of Corey Mummery down into turn number 1. Down the inside at turn number 1 and into the S's, and that's the move done by Connor Farrell. So we are nearly at 1/3. We're nearly at 1/3 remaining, Selena. What you thought of this race so far? Because I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely calmed down after those first 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say it definitely has. I mean, you see like all these cars. Connor Farrell kind of sort of leading this train. But pretty soon he's going to join up with the 2 cars ahead. I believe that's Pellerin, Stefan Pellerin, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So if he gains more of those 10s, that train is definitely gonna grow. But yeah, racing happens. You get to the exciting parts, and then all of a sudden you're like, what do we talk about? Because that part of the race happens where there's nothing going on, and then all of a sudden at the end it's like, oh, everything happens. So it's the sort of the ebb and flow of that whole thing. But actually, speaking of ebb and flow, Connor Farrell.
Both apologies. Brad Morriff and Pellerin both going wide at 130, are there?
Oh yeah.
So that's now brought. So you've now got Stefan Pellerin, Brad Morriff, Connor Farrell, Corey Mummery, Alan Leung, Alessandro Guerin, and Denny Savard, all within 10 seconds of each other. Basically nose to tail if you go by timing.
Yeah. What a train!
All aboard the Actually, no, wait. This is British. All aboard the Mallard. All aboard the Mallard. Because this is technically a British car leading.
That is true.
I said Mallard. If I said Flying Scotsman, more people would probably understand it.
Yeah.
Whee! Making my way around. Lovely jubbly. Also, I don't know what people are... It's a shame that Alton Park's been replaced by COTA.
Right? Put like, 26,000 bits into that on the stream on Saturday. I'm like, yes, I did it. I did the track reveal video, so yes, we are doing it, and also I like the track, so unfortunately, nope, we are not doing that. We are doing COTA. Unfortunately.
Some people like COTA.
Mind it as much now that I have a better setup, so I understand it a little bit more, but those track limits are really doozy though, but
what do you expect?
at least it's not Misano.
What do you expect? It's Formula 1 track limits. As we got yellow flag there.
Yeah.
For number 58. That's Cowboys.
And on the note of cars
Oh!
slowing down. Oh, as soon as I said slowing down, Connor Farrell just goes on the outside into the grass. But good recovery. Didn't even go into the wall, so... The loss is losing a few positions, but he's proven himself to be pretty quick with these guys. But it's all a matter of timing, and passing, I believe, is pretty tough here unless somebody makes a mistake, which is very easy to do with this track.
Here's the thing. It's actually... Here's the thing with this circuit. There's space to go side by side for the entire lap. It's just that you've got to know how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, it's open there, but then at the end of the day, you definitely have to know where to stick the nose in and keep the throttle managed and keep it rolling through. Or else something's gonna happen.
Yeah. All aboard this Porsche Express, because you've got Corey Mummery, Alan Lung, and Connor Farrell, all just back to back. All in Porsches. And don't worry, we can see the liveries on the PIP.
Yeah. Except for one. Yeah. Except for the two. Just Connor's. But, that sun is actually lowering.
Oh, Connor Farrell into the back of Alan.
No! Oh, nice save! Position loss, but, oh. What a save, though. What a save.
Indeed, what a save. That was a very nice save.
Yeah, especially in the Porsche. I mean, when you know that car, there are times where you just can't save it. Like, it's just a dead end. But when you save it, when you catch it right away, it's crazy. It feels good when you actually save a car like that. Because, oh man, it gets spicy. But unfortunately, speaking of spicy, that Porsche Adam Leon really taking a big hit with that damage. Just all on the back end and side. Oof, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Indeed.
You need to get some glue on it.
It'll buff out.
Get some... Oh, Brad is... Okay, I got yellow flag for... Oh, there we... I got yellow flags for Brad for a moment on my software. I don't know why. Up 818 is round. Oh, that's John Harron, who is round at the exit of Degner 2.
is going. Oh, Savard getting right past. Oh, that was very close with the Ferrari. Very tight. Look at that. On the wing of Savard, I see a Canadian flag. And in a Porsche, so this is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, we're holding it pretty steady, I would say.
That too as well, yep. Put your... Makes it very clean through there. Clean up there.
We've got into the race and the issues seem to have dissipated.
Yep.
So, looking at the gaps, we have... Realistically, only the fight for P number 5 and the fight for P7 are the battles happening right now. We do have a fight for P14, but that's over a second between Max Yang and ML Garcia. All I'm going to say, that sun glare in the camera on the drone.
Yes.
It's very
Yes.
sunny.
It is. The sun is setting, and I can only imagine with the drivers, it's gonna be a real hefty thing to get through, being blinded by the light.
Yeah, well, we haven't got long left in this race. We've got 15 minutes left on the clock.
15 minutes?
And now...
Wait a minute.
Wheel to
Holy
wheel.
moly,
Well,
that went by so fast.
well, technically 16 minutes. I said 15 because we were in that segment. But this is kind of Farrell around the outside. And, well, this is the thing. We're saying Mareri 43 seconds. However, oh yeah, Mareri's pitted. I missed that. Oh. Last time I looked at them, they hadn't come into the pit lane. Last time I looked at their name properly because they were so far ahead. But yeah, no, they've pitted now and they're 44 seconds ahead at the moment. Mareri promotion?
True.
So, yeah. We've definitely calmed down a bit, haven't we?
I have definitely. The natures of racing.
Wait till week 3, maybe he's really good here and nowhere else. Touché. I will ask this. Who is Sava? Who is Sava? Because that's a name I don't recognise.
Yeah, I don't recognize that name either. There's a lot of names that I don't recognize, but there's quite a few that I do.
We've been talking to him, but yeah, I don't recognise that name.
Yeah.
They have a shield next to the name and the #1 chatter, so I'm guessing it's a mod. As, once again, this fight is just going on back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, you mean in the chat? I just realized. Oh,
Oh, Connor Farrell getting a little bit of a warning there. Probably track limits.
yeah.
Oh! Brad Morris, yellow flag, what we say? Oh, wait. Is Brad blipping?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Steven Sava. Makes sense.
Ah, yes. Yeah, Steven's over, yes.
Would make sense. It's Connor Farrell is going to try it around the outside here at Casio.
Oh.
Oh, a little bit of contact. They are really going at each other.
Yeah, that's going to cause that position.
Yeah, Connor's going to be ahead. Alan's going to be just behind. Alan, no, yeah, Connor's ahead. Alan behind now, followed by Corey Mummery, and then Alessandro Gurin. "12 minutes left on the clock."
Wow, this race honestly went quicker than my Division 1 race. Honestly. That's wild. That says something.
Yeah, oh, Stefan Pellerin is in the barrier.
Oh, yes, he is. Very much so in trying to recover.
I think that's just a straight on. I think that might just be a clip of the grass and straight on there, because that was very much almost direct with the barrier.
Yeah.
Oh no, rear end goes. Rear end goes going through the right hander just before Dunlop. Oh, big front end damage. Yeah, Brad's blipping, I think, because they keep on changing on my end.
Oh, yeah. Division 1 and 3 had interesting errors yesterday. Servers were doing wonky things, and one car actually in Division 3, I will honorably mention that the Lexus turned into a UFO ship.
Ah!
That's all I'm going to say. Yep. It has happened. The Lexus has ascended in Division 3. Yeah, it was wild yesterday. I don't think that happened in D1, but I know that our race had interesting blips going on.
UFOs are officially canon in the SRA universe.
Yep, you heard it here, folks, from Alexa. Yep.
It's
canon.
UFOs are officially canon.
It's the lore now. It's all about the lore. I know we have alien drivers. It makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. Like,
it makes sense.
Like,
the lore?
It surprisingly makes sense, doesn't it? Hold on a minute. We've had alien drivers for a while. We've been wondering where they've been coming from. It makes sense now.
It all makes sense now. The lore is loring.
Insert that gif here.
Aliens.
Mind blown gif. Insert here. Quentin Jetta a little bit further back. How have we got onto UFOs?
Lexus in the air in Division 3. That's what happened yesterday. Like, literally, it happened.
Is that gonna be in next season's intro?
If I can, maybe.
Because we've had an Aston Martin. We had a Red Bull Aston Martin flipping in an intro once.
Yeah. Except it wasn't actually, like, it was a server issue, so that thing was going like 1,000,000 miles per hour at once, so I don't think I'd be able to catch it, but probably in a photo, but yeah, well, there was actually a screenshot somewhere in the channel that somebody posted, and it's hilarious. But yeah, that Lexus was like flinging, flipping, teleporting everywhere across the track, and then it just momentarily, for like a split second, went in the perfect air. Alien?
Who knows?
Well, that car's probably gonna be an alien now.
Who knows? I mean, to be fair, right now in the UK, it is the witch's hour. It is 3:51 AM right now, so.
Oh, there you go. All right, who's gonna go in the air now? Right now.
Don't curse it into existence, Selena. I already did that last night.
It's the commentator's thing.
It wasn't even a commentator's thing. It was just like I asked everybody their prediction, and I said it. I initially said it as like, oh, it's not going to happen. We got to 130R and it happened.
It happened.
It happened. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things.
Yo.
My voice is breaking at 20 years old. What is this? My voice is not supposed to be breaking at 20 years old. I don't like this. I'm getting too old. Selena, I'm getting too old. Help.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'm 24.
I'm moving out my
older.
house.
I'm definitely older.
Only by like a year.
I'm ancient.
Oh, 447's at a moment. What has happened to the 447?
Looks like battles are not battling. Connor Farrell is extending his gap.
We've just been called younglings, run.
We are youngins.
Why do I... Oh, what? That's weird. Just pulling over? What? Okay.
Oh.
Bit weird.
Technical issue?
I don't know. Were they just letting a lapped car past? That's... No, they just stopped, let a car past and just went back on, so I don't really know what was happening.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
Sarveris is almost 40. Don't worry, Sarveris. I know people older than you. Don't worry. Hold on a minute. Wait. Hold on a minute.
Hold up.
I'm 20. So, yeah, no, there is a chance that Sarveris is old enough to be. The perks of sim racing.
Yeah.
The perks of sim racing, but it's also why it makes such a good community.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like just.
And this is the reason why.
Yeah.
Commentating, racing, great league. Again.
We're in the final 5 minutes.
That's right. Oh, look at that, 5 minutes. See, time flies when you're having fun. I just keep finding excuses to absolutely vent my frustrations after yesterday's D1 race. Time was not flying yesterday. But I don't think I don't know if there's any current hot battles going on right now. Like if there's any.
There's Max Yang. There's Max Yang on the back of Quinn Jetta. That is coming down towards 130R now, but it seems to be staying at a pretty consistent gap of about 0.4, 0.8.
Nah.
So, it's definitely calmed down here. Which, to be fair, I'm going to say is a good thing because of what we saw in lap number 1.
Yes. Yes. Normal Suzuka things.
Normal Suzuka things, yes, I agree. I agree. And to be fair, it's definitely calmed down now, considering how awkward it was at the start when I was trying to get things working.
Yeah.
I apologise again, chat. There was a reason we started late, and that's because I was nervous, and it's my first time hosting SRA, and I was having issues.
Yes, the issues.
Just full transparency. Full transparency. However, I will also be honest. I will definitely get them fixed for next week.
Let's go.
Including syncing the liveries.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I need to do that.
Well, to be fair, Selena, we were, if we were honest, we were a very last-minute commentary crew.
Yeah, we were actually. I'm just like, you know what? I haven't commentated in a while. I haven't done the pip. I miss it, and now I'm here.
And then and as soon as I heard that, I was just like, we're getting the band back. We're getting the band back together.
Let's go.
All we need now is to somehow figure out how to get Andrew back.
Yeah. Just like what it was. Well, what was oh, that was season 12. I remember because that was when Nordschleife was, and I couldn't stop talking about it. And you and Andrew were just battling which track was better, the American or the European track. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, to be fair, that's clipped somewhere. That is clipped somewhere.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, that is clipped somewhere. Like, like for some reason, me and that was awkward. Me and Andrew, this is the thing. Me, you, and Andrew were perfectly fine the entire season, but for some reason, when it got to Nordschleife, we're on the final lap.
Oh.
Time has really flown by.
It really has. That's what I said. Oh man, yeah, it's wild. Apparently, time flies way quicker when you're commentating than actually racing on this track, and I say it specifically to this track because Suzuka.
As soon as I switch away, Emil Garcia and Danny Savada are battling, of course. Classic thing if you switch the camera away and there's a battle. Oh, that's gonna be deep, I think. Almost. Yeah, no, they are gonna fight this. Dennis is right there with them, but yeah, that's about it. 30 seconds back. Here's the replay of the overtake. Just is it an up and under at Degner? No, it's earlier. Oh, huh. Yeah, that's just. It's just how it is. Around the outside. Yeah, nothing much. Well, these two are going to have another lap because... Here we go. Run down to 130R. And Selena knows what happens here. It always happens. DC Rubber's got a yellow flag. Yes. That's that Casio triangle. But down in towards 130R now. And Anthony Moraria is absolutely miles ahead. 47.4 seconds at the current segment into 130R. Now down into the final corner. We're in season number 18 now, but either way, it may be a promotion if it's another good 2 more rounds around the final corner here for Anthony. And it'll be a run towards the line. Anthony Moraria will win at Suzuka tonight to pick up the victory in round number 1. Okay, professional bit done. So I don't wake up my parents. Oh, DC Rubber has run out of fuel, I think, because they are very slow to the line. Hey, and across the line.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Look at that.
Oh, here's the thing. Fun fact. Suzuka actually breaks the rules for Formula 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the gradient on the start line is 3 degrees. Which is over the 2 degree limit.
Oh, interesting.
And this is Ben Roberts to the line, and that will be P number 2 for the Bentley driver. Then Andy Hollenberger comes to the line, and P number 3 overall. Then P number 4 for Xander, Addy, and top of the silver class. And they are weaving quite a bit. And victory. Yippee.
Yippee.
Yippee. As the rest of the grid is coming through. As further back is a mill. It's calmed down between a mill and Denny here. As DC Rubber.
As soon as you said it calmed down, no it didn't. M6 is off of Mark Allen. Oh. I have no idea if that was for position, but there was an incident at the casting triangle. But
yeah,
Mark
we've just
Allen
seen
is
it.
now resumed back to the start-finish line. Finish that. A little bit of drama for a minute there.
Huh, I guess the commentator's curse does still come into effect. I was wondering where it was tonight, but there you go. There's your there's your final finishing order. Anthony Moreira wins tonight in the overall and in the final, and of course in the gold class, followed by Ben Roberts and Andy Hollenberger. Top of the silvers and P number 4 overall is Xander Addy, followed by Brad Morriff, Connor Farrell, Alan Lengu, followed by Corey Mummery, Alessandro Godarin, Emil Garcia, Danny Savada, Mark Allen, Quinn Jetta, Max Yang, Lenu Gold, DC Rubber, Shane Sullivan, Hassan Bin Sharif, Daniel Alira, Bruce McLaren, Jan Harron, Kyle Boyce, Daniel Bullis, Stefan Pellerin, Matt and Matthew Bodin, and then Lithium Noctis did end up not finishing this race. I know this one does work, so I am actually going to put us in the correct thing here. And yippee! Let's go. Well, let's see if we can get some interviews. But that was I got energetic towards the end there.
Yeah, it did. In normal racing fashion.
Indeed, indeed. Let's see if we can grab anybody for our interviews if they're already in there. Oh, we do have do we have any of them? We do not. Oh no, we might have Anthony. Do we go straight for P number 1?
Why not? Let's do it.
We'll go straight for P number 1 if I can actually move them up. Move 2, there we go. It's been a while since I've done that. Ah! What? No! We lost Anthony.
Oh no.
Okay, I guess we're not doing Anthony. Who else do we have? Right. Okay, let's go P number 2 then.
P2.
If they don't leave. Hello, Ben Roberts.
Hello.
Hello. So,
hello.
P number 2 tonight, good sir. How are you feeling after that one? Because 47 second to the leader, but from what we were seeing, it was a pretty good race for you.
For the most part, yes. I am excited. It's my second podium over SRA.
Nice.
I'm not a huge fan of Suzuka, although this week it started to click a little bit better for me. I gotta say, I wish I hit that hairpin a little bit better because I think it would have been a lot closer than 40 seconds then. But I cannot complain. I'm satisfied with the result.
I mean, fair enough. It was a good race for you. Obviously, we saw what happened on lap number 1. There was a massive pile up towards the back end of the circuit, but obviously you seem to get away from that not being escaped as much. But how are you feeling after that one going into next week, and like what's the game plan from here then?
I feel a little bit better at Spa. Spa makes more sense to me in my head. Just getting into the practice laps, work on a setup. I got a great team over at OBDA. That we get together, we make things happen. Get the setups right, get the right coaching in, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be a fun race next week.
Yeah, obviously Spa is up next. Out of all the circuits that you are going to be going to across this season, which one are you most looking forward to? Because obviously we know we've got Kota, we've got Donington, we've got Monza. etc.
I got a British car, and I got Donington Park right up ahead. I love that track.
Yes!
It's a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
fun to race.
Yes!
Nice.
And I don't know. It's just I'm really looking forward to that one. One thing that sucks though is that I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to participate the entire season. I got a wedding in the middle of it. I'm going to miss Coda for that one, and work travel could pop off. So who knows? But I'm going to have fun in the meantime.
No, fair enough. Selena, do you have any questions?
No, just congratulations on the P2 and another podium for you. That's huge. I know it's very it can get very competitive, and I know for me it took a bit to get podium. So yeah. But yeah, very congratulations on the P2.
Thank you.
Before I let you go, anybody you would like to give a thanks for a shout out to?
To Big Daddy, champion of D3 last season. He was a big help on the setup. My teammate Brad Morath. We had a little bit of a touch over in lap 1, but it's not his fault, even though he's apologized to me about 4 times. I think it was more of a racing incident more than anything else. And I want to congratulate P1 Anthony. He was rapid. So, I don't know. Those are the shout outs I want to give.
Fair enough, and congratulations on that. We'll pop open that P2 bubbly, and I shall send you back down to the D3, D4 chat for your post-race briefing.
Yeah, thank you.
So that was Ben Roberts. Let's see. Let's go for. Do we have an Andy? Do we have an Andy? I do not see an Andy. Oh no! Wait, we do have a deafened. Do we have a Xander? I do not see a Xander either. And Anthony is muted. That might be it.
I don't see.
Yeah, that unfortunately that might be it, because I do not see a Xander, and Andy is deafened and Anthony is muted, so. Oh.
Yeah, I don't
see
either.
No, wait, Andy. Wait, let's see. Hold on. Good evening, Andy Hollenberger. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that last name.
It's close enough. I'm used to it.
Well, P number 3 overall tonight. How are we feeling after that one? Because obviously it's Suzuka and it's a very technical circuit.
Yeah, no, it was fun getting able to watch it semi-recently and then have it first track up to go. So I think that was kind of cool, just having that kind of as a background reference there, going in, doing the practice laps and getting some learning in there. So it was cool having that back-to-back there.
Yeah, obviously we go to Spa next week, but obviously we've got a lot more circuits than that. What are you most looking forward to this season, and what's your game plan?
Personally, I'm an IndyCar guy, so Laguna Seca is my number 1 on this calendar.
Yes,
hard to beat the corkscrew there.
Yes, I agree. That track is, it's got such a good flow there. I love that track.
Yeah, has good speed, good passing opportunities all around it, so I think that'll be a really exciting one for everybody.
Yeah, obviously you mentioned that. P number 3 tonight, how are you feeling in the car as well? So, how's the car feeling?
It was good, yeah. I kind of did a couple different test setups and made some last-minute adjustments right before going into qualifying and just made the car feel a little bit more stable through the S's. It's kind of where I felt the most confident and was able to keep up with the fast guys up there. So glad I made that adjustment there, and also thanks to my teammate for getting a good base setup started up there.
Yeah, obviously, fair enough. And Selena, anything from you?
Yeah, congrats on the P3.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, appreciate the announcing too.
Anything?
Of course.
I apologize when you watch it back. It's definitely a bit scuffed at the start. This is my first time doing this, so I apologize in advance. I know I've been apologizing a lot today. I just want to make it clear. Before I let you go, anybody you'd like to give a thanks or a shout out to?
I'd like to give a shout out to my cat Carl and my other cat Olive.
Hey, yes. One for the cats.
One for,
Love that.
one for the cats. Who doesn't?
Back
Who
of the
doesn't?
car.
Who doesn't love cats? This is the
Nice.
thing. Who doesn't love cats? Well, we should send you back
Exactly,
down
yeah.
to your post-race briefing. Congratulations on your P number 3 tonight, Andy, and we shall see you next week.
Thank you very much. See you then.
And let's see, is there Xander? I do not see a Xander. And Anthony did leave very quickly. Let's see if we can grab him one more time. And if not, then that will be it. As Anthony Moreira, you are live on Sim Racing Alliance. As I need to turn you up real quick. So, P number 1 tonight by a very large margin. How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, I feel good. I didn't get what I wanted out of qualifying, but, you know, went for the undercut on Danny, and it seemed to work out. I don't know if he had an incident or what went wrong for him, but, yeah, just tried to run my own race, and it seemed to work out.
Yeah, obviously running your own race definitely seemed to work out, especially considering that lap number 1. We've been asking everybody else this, so I want to get your opinion. Lots of different races coming up throughout this season. Which one are you most looking forward to, and how are you feeling about the car?
Oh, Monza in the rain. It's going to be chaos, and I can't wait. Car feels good, feels stable, as stable as it can be. It's kind of wants to kill me on some of these fast turns, but the setup seemed to work today.
And obviously, like, we were talking about this, pretty solid win tonight. YouTube chat is saying, promotion a D3. What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, listen, I'm just happy to be racing, and I don't care what division it's in. Yeah, sure, D3, D4. You know, I'd hate to leave my teammate Danny Scarborough. Root drove a great race tonight, and, you know, that's out of my hands, so...
Oh, fair enough. Anything from you, Selena?
Well, just congratulations on the win. Like, that's very impressive to see, especially, like, in Division 1. So, yeah, congratulations.
All right, thanks.
And before I let you go, anybody you would like to give a thanks or a shout out to?
No, I'm good.
Oh, fair enough. We shall let you go and have a good rest of your night, sir. Go pop open that P1 bubbly.
All right, thanks.
And that was race winner Anthony. Selena, we're going to round out here. So, anything you would like to say just before we finish up?
Well, first of all, it's good to be back after taking, I think, maybe I think 2 or 3 seasons that I've taken a break from, but yeah, took a little break. So, and now I'm back in the booth, and the gang's back together. So there's a bonus there. Great comeback. So yeah, we're both rusty, but we are in the league. So yeah, more to come for the rest of the season. Pretty much, I think you're gonna be. Was it the first 5 rounds?
I'm here till Donning. I have a curse. I have a curse.
Oh, no.
I have a curse because the last race I did before the break I took before back tonight was Donington Park, and the last race I can do this season on commentary is Donington Park.
It's Donington Park. Oh,
no. Which you know what's also crazy? Come September, my new home circuit is going to be Donington Park.
Oh, wow.
So Donington, it's a curse, but also a blessing, Donington Park for me. Because when I'm also driving, I'm good at Donington Park.
Yeah, there you go.
So, there's something up with Donington Park. I don't know what it is, but it's something. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been the opening round of season number 18. Of course, I'm going to be with you until Donington Park, and then somebody else will take my place to be alongside Selena for the rest of the season. And of course, you can watch the hype. You can go back and watch D1, D2, and D number 3 all on YouTube and Twitch. And of course, be sure to follow us. Go to SRA.gg to get involved today. And of course, be sure to check us out elsewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Alexa Marshall alongside Selena Boonstra. It is good to be back. Apologies. Once again, I apologise for a little bit of a cluster it was at the start, but I am going to get that picture updated because I no longer look as tired as that. But this has been the opening round at Suzuka for Division 4. Good night. Say good night, Selena.
Good night.